Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario and Luigi Dream Team. In the last episode we began our hunt for the one and only Boss Brickle, a Mushrise Park, chasing him down, all in the hopes of releasing Eldream from his clutches. Thankfully, with enough efforts, and trapping him inside one of his park fountains, we were able to persuade him into giving up his precious pillowy treasure. The only thing is, he won't give it to us until we head to his park's maintenance hut. And because of the whole Zkeeper water fountain pressure incidents that we did in the last episode, we may have accidentally created a monster out of his new robotic mobile fountain due to knocking a few screws loose with some flying wreckage. Overall, maybe setting us up for our first real boss fight in our adventures through dreams and nightmares. So, honestly, I'm definitely looking forward to it. It definitely seems like we're definitely getting ready for a boss fight, though, based on what we saw in the last one. But, though, easier said than done, honestly, because the thing is our first boss was Smoldergeist, technically. Although, honestly, it wasn't really that hard of a boss. It's more of like, you know, it was a beginner boss, like it basically taught you the mechanics of the game. And if we had hammers during Smoldergeist, he really wouldn't have been a boss fight, since we were fighting him with boots, and technically you should be attacking him with hammers, but the thing is we didn't have any. But it looks like something's definitely going down over here. No. You okay over there, Boss Brickle? Or is that one of the Brocks? Boss Brickle. Oh, it definitely is one of the Brocks then, and as well as Brickle. You alive? That doesn't sound good.
Whatever's happening, it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't.
I hope everyone's okay. Let's make sure we're ready before we go, of course.
Yeah, definitely. And just in case, it seems like the save albums change when you actually do find a new one. Just curious, because it seems like it does, but this will kind of give us an idea, but no, it didn't update. I was kind of wondering if we would get an update on that. But it seems like it's going to be more like Bowser's Inside Story, where it doesn't update as often. Also, Discount Hammer. Hello there. That's a new item. Let's see here. Is that better than what we're wearing? Actually, yeah, a little bit. But who wants this, actually, though? Could give it to Luigi, could give it to Mario. I'm going to give it to Luigi, just in case if he does get a crit, he'll end up doing a lot more damage than Mario. So it might be better on Luigi, just because Luigi does have a higher crit chance. So let's go see what's going on over here. Since it looks like the robot is indeed going mad. Robot, no! Bad robot, cut it out! Stop! Abort! Boss Brickle? Don't give up. I need a raise. Oh, it's that guy again. Oh, the guy that fixed the propeller blades after we gave them to him to be able to fix up the fountain in the earlier area. But, yep, there's our little robots. Yog, it's on the fritz. My Groobot is out of control. Oh, that definitely seems to be the case, and it's entirely our fault, to be fair. Although Mario and Luigi may not be sure about that. Boss Brickle, you okay? Boss Brickle? Live, dang it. Can I have next weekend off? That one just cares about getting some time off of work for the most part and getting a raise on top of that. But, okay, here we go. Our very first real boss fight of our adventure. Robots, based on the name there. But, interesting though. Okay, anything that we can see that might be the gimmick to the fights? Well, the propeller blade, maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. We can't exactly target anywhere. Maybe hammers, too? Let's try a hammer, just in case. It's worth a shot. He seems to be... Well, I was gonna hit him, but ow. Okay, oh, hello. Okay, looks like you can hit yourself in your face there, but we did get a defense buff for Luigi for getting hit there. But because the hammer didn't do anything, I'm guessing we just do normal damage here. Because sometimes fights don't have gimmicks, and this may actually be one of them, honestly, when it comes to, like, stuff we've seen in the past and stuff that I somewhat remember for this game from, like, a very long time ago. But, Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue if this guy has a gimmick or not. But it's definitely, it could be a possibility. But let's definitely keep the red shells going, since, let's be honest here, this is the best specific move that we could possibly use on Mr. Robot here. So let's definitely keep the red shells and green shells going, and see what kind of damage we can really dish out here. Because, let's be honest here, messed up the last hit there, but that's not too bad. It's only a low, okay. Apparently, if he blows up a big one, it's either going to blow up in his face or it's going to go above me. Okay, got it. I thought that one wasn't going to hit me, so I jumped early and then ended up getting smacked for it. Makes sense. It was my fault for jumping. Ooh, 6 for lucky. Not bad, I'll take that from Mario. But yeah, the timing on this is definitely going to be something of like a learning curve in a way. We've had good, like, chances with it, but the thing is because of, you know, it being a perspective-based attack, and that's always been something I've never been really good at in Mario and Luigi games. When it came to dodging, this time we're doing it as attacking. It's definitely going to take a little bit of a learning curve. But before we go and use that, let's definitely use our badge, because we're about to get one for free here. And let's definitely keep the red shells going. So far, doesn't seem like there's a Fury mode in this game, so I don't think we have to worry about anything like that. But for the most part, I think we should be perfectly fine to keep doing some damage here to Mr. Robots before anything bad truly does happen. But if there is a Fury mode, we do know when an enemy gets to their halfway points. But 45 more damage, Robot is definitely trying something, and we got ourselves what seems to be a perspective dodge attack here. Okay, well, let's definitely be ready for his little water bubbles here. And as long as we jump over those, okay, he actually got a lot closer than I was thinking he would. Okay, well, that messed up, but not too bad. I don't think we really lost too much there. Let's be honest here, we haven't really been hit yet, so getting hit like that is not really a bad situation. Definitely later in our adventures, if we get hit like that, that's definitely not going to be a good thing, because, let's be honest here, final bosses in these games do not hold back, and if we get hit, you know, more than twice or 3 times, we're definitely not going to be having a fun time in the later portions of any Mario and Luigi game. Thankfully, we haven't had a really hard time with any final bosses, except for Superstar Saga with Cackletta or Belletta. That fight was definitely hard, I'm gonna be honest. That technically 3-part fight was definitely not the easiest fight to do for the very first game on the Game Boy Advance. But, ooh, okay, you have some really weird attacks that I'm not exactly ready for some of these times. Should we go for a syrup jar? I'm not really sure if we should. I'm gonna go for a hammer here, just because I feel like we could definitely get some decent damage in. Yeah, 11 damage is good. How much HP do you have, though? I'm surprised you're still standing, just because I feel like we've done, you know, a good chunk of HP to you at the current moment. But yeah, so far, not a hard fight. I am definitely going to say we are having some troubles defending against the guy, though. But other than that, honestly, I think we're doing pretty good. Just for, you know, the damage that we're dishing out and everything. So, we should be, yep, and down goes Robot. And just like that, first real boss fight is now completed. Which, I'll definitely take, because, let's be honest here, Smoldergeist, yes, he was a boss fight, but I feel like he was more like a, you know, preparation boss than anything. But 250 experience for both Mario and Luigi. Now we get our rank up for Luigi that we tried to get in the last one, but we ran out of enemies. But there we go, level 8, as well as shell rank. And I said we were going to do power up, but I'm not sure if Luigi was going to have anything different. Looks like it's the same exact things that Mario has. Okay. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go with power up. I feel like we'll see the power going up over the course of the adventure. And +1 power every level is not a bad thing. And I feel like we're more than likely going to at least get like 30 levels over the course of the adventure. Plus 30 power is never a bad thing. So, I'll take it. That definitely will come in handy later. But I'm still not really sure what we're going to take for our next one, because I don't know if any new abilities are going to show up in that selection menu when we get to our next rank. But 3 HP, 1 BP, 3 power. There's our plus power coming into play already. 1 defense and 1 speed. Not a bad level up. 31 power now. without any kind of boots or hammers. That'll definitely do us some good. Thing is what do we want to do from here? There's a 2 in stash there. There's a 5 in speed. There is a 5 in defense. There's a 4 in power. That could be good. There's also a 4 in BP. And then I think there's a 5 in HP as well. So it's basically whatever we want at this point. So what do we feel like is better in this situation? Honestly, the power could be good because Luigi is lower on that. So it could be better to get that if we can possibly get it. Also, it does start on a 4. Let's see here. Okay, actually, I might be able to... Nope. I was thinking if I could press A fast enough, that it would force me to get the 4, because it looked like it was, like, literally right after it opens the screen there. But nope. I tried it. Still got a 3, though. So, better than nothing. Still 75%. But, no 4, though, sadly. Only have gotten the max possible amount once so far, unfortunately, but I feel like we're still not too bad in that situation.
Oh, we had to destroy it. It was the only way.
No. Sorry, Brickle. We had to do it. Hopefully you have some kind of warranty on your previous fountain. My grew, but what have they done to your pal? Definitely, it's saying better days. I'm definitely gonna be honest. But he's a giant puddle now. One of the fountain pieces must have hit it. Short-circuited his polite processor. Polite processor? Wait, why would it have a polite processor? That's kind of interesting. But, I guess makes sense. This is all my fault. Sorry guys, take this for the troubles. And I'm guessing we're getting our pillow? Yep, we are. And it is indeed, you got Eldream's pillow, so this is indeed Eldream. Cool. Since we weren't 100%, but now we're definitely 100% if the game's gonna tell us that specifically. And you can use my bed whenever you want. Thanks? Just wash them sheets every now and then. Okay. Thanks, I guess? You sleep outside, apparently. Probably not the best thing, but if you want to, I guess you can. Wicked tough trying to noodle up a new park attraction. But gotta please them visitors. I gotta think of something, of course. Maybe like a cute little animal mascot or something. Cute little animal mascot? That would work. That definitely would. I see a block over there, but I don't know how to get to that. Might be a pathway we don't see, but it looks like we're going here first. I'll need to remember that that's over there if I want to make sure we grab that.
Oh, that was quick. He's already asleep.
Yep, he definitely is. There's our dream location. Hopefully we can get to Eldream quick, since we definitely need him to be able to get to Peach. And hopefully he knows how to get to Dreams Deep, since we were told that he might be able to get there. That smell. It smells of lost dreams. There is no doubt this is Eldream's pillow. Well, that's good to hear.
Mario, get in there and find Eldream. Ask him about the deepest parts of the dream world.
Okay, that is indeed the plan. And on we go, into our next major dream. Since, honestly, well, the last major dream was Dreambert, so honestly, I feel like we're definitely getting ourselves into, I guess we would say, our next major dream dungeon, I guess you could say. So, honestly, let's do this. Now, obviously, still got something for good old Mushrise Park here, too, which is cool. I sense we will find Eldream somewhere in this dream world. Well, that's good. But where should we look? I'm almost certain that he is trapped in a nightmare chunk. Oh, that one maybe? There, that thing, that bunny is holding. Could it be? That is definitely what we're looking for. Although, is that the only one here? Since we don't have a counter yet. Eldream must be inside that chunk. After that rabbit. After that rabbit, indeed. Okay, well, Mario, I hope you like rabbit chasing, because Mario 64 was definitely one of those games where you had to chase some rabbits. So, honestly, I hope you're ready again. Yo, you guys need something or oh, okay, I think I know what we're dealing with. Like we were dealing with Broke in the previous stream for Dreambert, I think we're dealing with Brickle here, I think, based on the way he's talking. You guys need something or something. Maybe. Are you Brickle? You are indeed. Okay, cool. Hey, Brickle. Long time no see. I guess we call you, Drickle or Dream Brickle, either one of those. But, well, nice to see you again. The name's Brickle. I run this park. Well, that is indeed true. Although, don't really remember us, it seems. We already met somewheres. Nah, you old nuts. Ain't never seen you round these parts. Oh, that's not good. Anyways, hope you dig spending time here. I love this place, you know, and you can see why. It's pretty good. Can't believe we still got trouble attracting visitors. Honestly, I don't think many visitors would be coming to a dreamscape, but that's kind of your fault on being in a dreamscape and not being in the real world, to be fair. Got to be something special. Yes, something dynamic. And add a little pizzazz to the place. Yeah, something. Something indeed. Oh, off he goes. Luigi has met him in the real world. That is true. But this form, it is not one with reality. I sense he was created by Luigi's subconscious. Okay then. But let's not dwell on that. We have a bunny to catch. Yep, bunny to catch indeed. The only thing is how hard is this bunny to actually catch is the real question. And only one way to go, and that's to the right. Oh, there he is. Hey, cloudy bunny. Nope. Does not look like it's gonna be as easy. But, at least we tried. You see that just now. Yeah, we definitely saw it. It went bouncing on out of here as soon as we tried to catch it. An old guy, a bunny. All I to do. But that bunny was really cute. Yeah, it's pretty cute, I guess. Hey, that's it. That bunny is the key. People is gonna come in droves. A gentle breeze wafting on the grass as a bunny hops. Little Mushrise Park mascot. Oh yeah, that'll work. Oh, that's why. Okay, so because Brickle was talking about finding a new mascot in the real world, Boss Brickle in the dream world is currently looking for said mascot as well. Huh, okay then. Done. That's the plan. Gotta catch that bunny, of course. Well, if you can catch that thing, we'll take that nightmare chunk off your hands. You trying to catch the bunny too? That's true. You knew what that makes us. Rivals. We don't need the bunny, we just need the okay, never mind. I don't think he wants to listen. It looks like we're dealing with another Eldream here, where he ran off with Eldream. But, thankfully he doesn't have his hands on the bunny, so we still got a chance here. Bah-ha-ha-ha-ha. Nice little bunny ears, by the way. Check the ears, best just give up now, fellas. Ain't no way that bunny resists this juicy carrot. That definitely seems like a juicy carrot, although it's pretty small, though. For, you know, a Dream World carrot and what I would think a carrot would be. I would think it would at least be, like, as big as he is. But, you could definitely try. I'm catching that bad boy first. Well, that's not good. Well, I think we know what we need to do. Beat Brickle to... Oh, attack piece. There it is. Okay, I think we're definitely going to be figuring out about this Luiginary thing now, I think. Maybe. Unless this is still for Bros attacks. Because we saw with BP when you raise it, it says something about Luiginary works attacks. But the thing is we don't know how to get those, and this might be our very first one, I think. You got an attack piece number 1 for Dreamy Mushrise Park. Remaining attack pieces in this area is 9. Okay, let's see. I'm just curious if it's going to our bros attacks or not. It's... Oh, yep, there's a new menu. So there we go. So this is the Luigi areas. Okay, cool. So now we know how we're going to get them. So there's special abilities for specifically being in the dream world, and then abilities you can use outside of the dream world. That's cool. So we're going to get, well, obviously, technically 10 in between Mario and Luigi in the real world. And then we're also going to be getting what seems to be 6 abilities in the dream world. Cool. Okay, so 16 special abilities. That's pretty cool. But definitely, let's grab our save here, because I think our save album definitely is going to say something different. No, apparently not. Okay, then. Well, oh no, here we go. Revive the Elder of the Pillows for clues about her kidnapper. Changed a little bit, but honestly, at least we got something. Also, is this a... Nope, not one of the things that we can jump into. Thought it was for a second because I saw the, the mustache, but that is a definite no there. But we do got ourselves some new dream-like enemies based on the cap naps. Although, what kind of, dreamy variants are we really dealing with here? We got a giant version and then we got little versions. So we got Dream Caps as well as, what is your name? Dream Cap Captain. Well, I'm guessing we definitely want to deal with you first, since you are the captain after all. But drop you on down. Let's see what happens with the regular Dream Caps. Oh, are they giving up? I think they're giving up. Also, let's try out our hammer. We haven't tried out our hammer in here. Oh, that looks interesting. Press A when the hammer flashes. Time it well for an excellence. Okay, then. This looks like it's going to be cool. And let's see how this works. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A little shockwave from Luigi. I think that's the first time you can really do a shockwave attack other than with the stack attack thing with Bowser. It's inside story. That's actually pretty cool. But that was a, you had to use points to be able to use that. Rose points and everything. So that's actually pretty cool. Huh. That's actually pretty interesting. I'm definitely going to like that. Okay, here we go. Gotta time this right. Perspective-based things are never usually my strong suit, but we actually did get a hit onto the Dream Cap Captain there, so we're definitely in a good situation. Only thing is we still don't know exactly how hard these enemies are going to be in the later phases of the game. But I think when they're stacked up like this, I think they're easier to hit with a hammer, just because of the fact of how the shockwave seems to work. But it looks like you might do more damage to the ones in the front, but that makes sure you hit everything, though, I think. Compared to doing jumps, you don't always hit every single enemy. But I think we can send Luigi onto the background there, into the little tornado, and then we can take a look around of our current location. We have an attack piece over in the right side. We also have something in the foreground here that we should probably grab while we're here. But, let's see here. What can we possibly get out of... Oh, 2 boxes. I didn't even mean to grab the other one. But, hello, multi-box. I'll definitely be grabbing whatever we can out of you. Let's see what's inside box number 2. Just a coin. But still definitely worth grabbing, because we might find anything we might be able to use for later as well, to be fair, whenever we do go for, checking into these kinds of things. So it's definitely worth going for, since, like we just saw there, we got a free item. So it's definitely worth going around and making sure that we try and get as much as we possibly can, if we can find any kind of, puzzle-based things. Well, we do have another attack piece, so let's grab number 2 for Dreamy Mushrise Park, and take that on with us to the further reaches of this place. And in here, there is one in the middle area there. So that's our plans. And this looks like something that might require the little tornado here. And it definitely is. Oh, okay. There's our 3rd attack piece, just like so. Not bad at all. We're collecting these pretty quickly, too. And then we got 2 things in the background there, so we'll bring those to the foreground. Thing is, though, what is this Luigi attack going to be? Because I'm kind of curious on how those are going to work, because Bowser in Bowser's Inside Story had a very specific way on how he would use it. Also, I was wondering if there was anything down there. Nothing down there, so that ended up not being worth doing, but it was worth a check just in case if there was anything back there. But we're going to need to do 2 tornadoes to get back to where we were. But, yeah, in Bowser's Inside Story, there wasn't really, Bros attacks. It was, the Brawl attacks. And they were all based on using the stylus. So I'm wondering if this is going to be the same case or not. But you got attack piece number 4 for Dreamy Mushrise Park. Cool. And I didn't even mean to grab that one. just because of the fact that I went through the top one just in general, but I'll take it. Definitely good. But it looks like we definitely want to make our way upwards here. I don't think there's anything down there. I'm gonna not jump down there just in case, because I might end up sending myself to the place of, well, having to redo that jump there and not get a question mark block for it. There's Brickle again. Here, Bunny, come and get it. Grabba. Well, but it doesn't look like the bunny wants your carrot there, buddy. Okay, so this may require a bigger carrot. Yeah, I can definitely tell you that one. So cute. That thing is exactly what I need. Ain't nobody coming to the park otherwise. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's definitely not going to be good for us. Also, nice little Zkeeper fountain here. Definitely cool that... Oh, wait, there's even a pipe coming from it, too. Interesting. We'll try and remember that if that ends up being something, because it seems like it might be. But definitely interesting, though, because it seems like it might indeed... Oh, hey, 2 captains in this squad. Okay, so these guys aren't going to run away right away, then, based on... Oh, okay, apparently I missed the jump there by just a little bit. Let's definitely get the captain on out of here for our first one. 27 with a lucky. That's pretty nice. But let's see here. Still got a captain left, so they're still wanting to go for us. We did get the hit on him, though, so we did a little bit of damage there, while also helping prepare us for the rest of these guys. Let's make sure we get the captain, so they all start cowering in fear, because it doesn't look like they want to even decide to attack at all. Oh, they actually run away. So yeah, they don't want to attack at all. But we did lose 1 experience there, whatever experience those guys give us, but honestly, we'll take what we can get. We lost 1, but 35 is not bad. But still, though, unfortunately, the other one did run away. And no attack pieces in this location either, so we don't need to look for any of those, but we will definitely go about and make sure we grab any kind of freebies we can get. Also, I should probably use my badge when we get the chance to, just because it should heal us for a decent amount here if we go for it. 17 HP, and then obviously for the captain. I'm wondering if this is the only enemy in this area, because so far we've only seen these guys. But the thing is in Mushrise Park we have dealt with 3 different types of enemies. The Flibbies, the Thorbs, and the Dreamcaps. So I'm kind of curious if we'll end up seeing any of the other enemies that we ran into in the Dream World as well. Because honestly, it's very possible. We did see the Grombas and their dream variant being the Drombas in Pillow Castle. Oh, hey Brickle. Those are some pretty juicy looking carrots there. And now he has 2 of them instead of just a little guy. Bunny, oh Brickle, ain't gonna hurt you. Does the bunny want his carrot? Doesn't even look like it even notices him. I don't think he wants carrots, man. Bah, I gotta water these plants. Get them to grow up to that spot. Well, what we know about these, they need water. So the water pipe here below us might actually be something we need to turn on then. You guys again. Yep, us again indeed. This ain't good. I gotta get these flowers to grow right now. If I don't, these guys will snag my bunny. We don't really want your bunny, you can still have the bunny. We just need the nightmare chunkies holding, bud. There ain't no reason to follow me around, guys. It's not like I'm gonna try to make these flowers grow anyways. Hey, why would I even do something like that anyways? Gotta find that bunny. Well, you can't get up there either, so at least you won't be speeding past us if we let you do what you're doing right now. But it does definitely seem like we definitely need to turn on the water, though, in any way we can. But there's number 5 for Dreamy Mushrise Park there. And it looks like we have a gate blocking us, but I do see a save icon on the other side. But it looks like we got one place to go, and that's to follow the blue pipe into the underground-looking section here. Okay, what's going on here? Mushrise Park water pipe map. Water pipe map, you say? Oh yeah, water pipe map indeed. And there is a new enemy here. Some kind of flying propeller-looking thing. that kind of reminds me of the Flibbies in a way, but much more mosquito-like. But there also is a tornado there, a green pipe that's up in the top area above us, and then attack piece, 2 attack pieces here so we can get a number 7 here, as well as a Mario block of some sort. Okay, well, cool. We'll definitely grab attack piece number 1 since it's right next to us, and there we go, number 6. Just 4 more to find. Well, technically 3 more since we know where the other one is. Oops, forgot to throw Luigi in there. I wonder if you could throw him in there and it still counts, if you do it fast enough. Also, notice that we missed an enemy there. I think we'll come back for him, just because we already went up here. Don't see a way to get to that guy unless he comes down at some point. But, oh, it's just 2 of them. Okay, that's interesting. Propellion. Let's definitely go for a jump here, because Hammer you'll definitely dodge. Thing is how much damage do you need? Oh, apparently about 40. And Dreamy Luigi gave you the rest of the HP that you needed for your little buddy there. So that ended up working out pretty well. What happens if one of these guys gets hit by the tornado? Nothing. Okay, it was worth a shot. Since Mario ducks whenever the tornado starts up, so I wasn't sure if the enemies would be affected by it. But probably a good thing that they don't get affected because... Oh, hello, you're in the same area. That's interesting. Although we couldn't hit both of them since we jump over the next one in line when we do jump on one. But still interesting. But it's probably a good thing that the Luiginary doesn't affect them, because you might accidentally lose experience if you were able to affect them. Unless, they have a way of, getting experience for an enemy. Like in, the Paper Mario games, where if you fight an enemy in the later ones, you still get the experience for it. When it comes to the Wii one for Super Paper Mario. Oh, went for a jump there. Probably not the smartest idea with how many there are, because it seems like you definitely want to go Hammer when there's a pack like that. And thankfully none of them ran away, so we didn't lose any experience for doing that, but still though, we should be going for Hammer, for sure, on those enemies. Thankfully, because we do charge up our badges really quickly in the Dream World, we can actually make full use of them in the Dream World, unlike in the real world, because they take a little bit longer to charge up. But there's attack piece number 7, just 3 more to go. Thing is where do we go from here? I do see the blue pipe connecting to... Oh, I see it. That's what we need to do. Okay then. Interesting. So there's a very specific thing we need to do here with the pipes here. Also, oh, this is just another map. I was just curious. But it looks like we definitely want to connect all the pipes with the orange variants here in order so we can go through here. Thing is how do we flip this one? Because I don't really see a way of doing that by using a tornado, but... Oh, yeah, that definitely works. Although not in the way that we needed to. Maybe we can go to the lower half there. And then maybe, as long as we're standing like here-ish, maybe we can flip it on over? Let's see. Yep, that is indeed a way. Cool. Okay, there we go. The pipes are now fixed, or at least seemingly. Let's see if we can force this guy... Nope. He definitely went directly on top of me to drop down. Didn't see a free way of jumping on him yet, but that's not really a problem. Because it seems like we can still deal with these guys under normal circumstances with the Dreamy Luigis. But still, though, definitely would be good to, get the jump on them if we can at some point. But there we go. Got another expert challenge down, and Mario is now level 9. I'll definitely be taking that. Any level we can get will always be good. 3 HP, 1 BP, 3 power, 1 defense, 1 speed. Not a bad level. But what do we have currently in general? Still no 3s in stash. I'm kind of a little sad about that because it seems like we're losing out on stash quite a bit just because of the fact that we're not seeing those bonuses. But there is a 4 in power. There's a 4 in defense. There is a 5 in speed, and I think there's a 5 in HP too, yeah, definitely. And then BP would also be an option. Although, what do we really want here? I'm going to say power, because power would be better, because Mario is by himself in the Dream World, technically. So if we can get the 2, could have been better. But better than a 1. Still 50% though. So a lot more sad about that one than getting a 75%, but could have been better for sure. But now that we're on the other side here, let's definitely grab our save, and let's make our way even further in. Hopefully we can find a way of turning on that water, but it does look like it keeps going to the east here. And this looks to be like our giant water pressure machine that we saw in the real world. But thing is, how do we turn it on?
Let's see here. First, I gotta turn these feathers.
Okay, turn the feathers. Thank you.
Then this pump will start working.
Okay, well, sounds like we know what to do. Thank you, Mr. Bossbrickle, or Dreambrickle, for giving us exactly what we need.
If I can turn on this watering machine. Just gotta water these flowers so I can get up there.
And then up to the bunny indeed. Okay, I see your plan. And thank you for telling us everything that we need to know. Although, definitely unknowingly.
Then the bunny is mine, and Mushrise Park will be a hit. Bah-ha! Ha-ha-ha-ha!
Well, thanks.
What's the big idea you spying on me?
Technically not on purpose, but thank you for the information.
Hang on. Might be smart to get these two to help.
Maybe.
Hey, ease up. You guys. Let's call us a truce. We ought to work together.
I like how he says it with an I.
Basically, we gotta turn these feathers to nab that bunny.
Seemingly the case. Although I don't see a tornado here, but we see a tree, which is interesting.
I'd climb the tree and do it myself, but
what?
I kinda got my hands full here. Can you take care of that?
I guess we can. Anything else from you?
Basically, we got to turn these feathers to nab that bunny.
Okay.
I kinda got my hands full, so you go do that.
Okay. So, basically, yep, Luigi and Eri into that. Okay, cool. Anything other than... Oh, yeah, there definitely is something back here. Free candy. Although, now there is super candies and regular candies, which I noticed in our inventory from what we've gotten so far. So, regular candies are, like, a little bit of your HP and BP, while super candies are still your full HP and BP. So, technically, that's like an early game version of a super candy from the previous game, but it still can come in handy.
Whoa, ain't that something?
Definitely is. What's going on here, bud?
Ooh, okay, now me too. I'll pay. Hurry up, or that bunny will take off.
Do we have to? Let's see here, can I, Nope, can't grab you. Like that. I was definitely gonna try. I wonder, what happens if I fling him in a different way? I'm curious. There you go. You can go over there. Okay, it looks like it's forcing us. At least I tried. But, still funny. Okay, we'll grab you, and we'll give you the big fling then. There you go.
Okay, alright. I guess I owe you something.
Oh, thanks. You got attack piece number 8 for Dreamy Mushrise Park. Only 2 more remain. Cool, thank you.
That thing's called an attack piece. There are 10 of them lying around this park. Collect them all for some kind of Luiginary attack.
Luiginary attack indeed. Only thing is I'm still curious on how that's gonna work.
We swear. Good.
Good indeed.
That bunny is all mine.
Well, you can have the bunny, but you don't want to listen to us, sadly. But, oh, there's our little tornado. Don't think we can well, not brag, but drag that back to where we need it to be. But there's attack piece number 9. Now we just need to find one more. Is there one in this area? No, but it looks like we definitely need to go up in this upper area here and not bring the tornado back. So it's a different area entirely. Well, let's press this. Oh, okay. Well, that connects that to the propeller. And then obviously by using Luigi's nose here, we should be able to, yep, completely change its position. Cool. Okay, let's make our way on up here then, since this is definitely where we want to be going. Thing is, what do we need to do to move those propellers?
Mushrise Park's gotta shine. Bah ha ha. Bah ha 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 ha. Oh, well, I don't think you're gonna be getting there anytime soon. Bah, you little pugs. Ugly monsters messing up Mushrise Park. Do you need a little bit of help here? We call our truce back on. Hey, perfect timing, guys. See those chuckleheads messing with my park. Let's call a truce again, so you can stomp them. Oh, remember how I gave you guys an attack piece? Yeah? I forgot I had this one too. Use it to beat those things. Oh, thank you. And there's number 10. You got the final attack piece in Dreamy Mushrise Park. You now have all the attack pieces in this area, and you've learned your very first Luiginary attack. With that being said, here we go, a whole new ability. This time, completely a new ability, because we got a green shell for Luigi being literally a red shell for Mario, but still. But there we go. Tilt the 3DS to move the ball, and grab Luiginoids to make the ball bigger. Okay, so gyro controls, that's interesting. So not touchscreen anymore. Okay. I think we're good. Let's try it. I'm definitely gonna say I'm not ready for it, but, let's see here. We're in oh no, we weren't in practice mode. I thought we got into practice mode there. Okay, so let's see here. Hopefully I got this, because I don't know exactly how we're gonna be doing this, but let's read it. And then line it up and kick it with the A button. A bigger ball means more damage. Okay. So once we get to the end, press A. Okay, got it. It looks like it's just A, though. We can turn 3D on or off, but... Okay, this doesn't look too bad. It's definitely going to be interesting. Thankfully, gyro is definitely not going to be a major problem here for me. But still, though, it's definitely interesting to, do it the way I'm doing it. But hit the A button there, and that is an excellent right there. Cool. So just need to line it up, and then you get your excellent. Cool. Okay, that looks pretty easy. Definitely an interesting attack, though. But I'm guessing all of Luiginary attacks are going to be gyro-based, I think. Based on that. Just because of Bowser's Inside Story, all of them being stylus-based. But that's pretty cool. I like it. It's definitely something I wasn't expecting. Let's definitely be honest there. But with that being said, I'll definitely take it. Although it didn't open up that final menu there. So I'm wondering what that final one is. You mess with Mushrise. You mess with me. Oh, well, there he goes. Also, surprisingly, we're not seeing Dreambert much in here. I was saying earlier that Starlo would be like the real-world version of Dreambert in a way. And, how it felt like that when we were inside Pillow Castle, but Dreambert's kind of like, disappeared for this chapter so far. And, youch. Oh, you. Youch. Okay, you ought to use that move you just learned. The Luiginary Ball ought to wipe out these chumps. Pick the Luiginary attack. Come on, Brock, will ya? The explanation appears on that touchscreen, so peep it later. Okay. Woo, but first. Oh, thanks. I was about to say something about that. I don't have any BP, but thanks. Nice. I just restored everything for ya. Thank you, Brickle. We'll definitely take that, or Drickle, or Dreambrickle. I still gotta think of a name for you, because technically you're not the Brickle, but we'll definitely be using that. Don't know if 3D needs to be on for this or not, but I'll definitely take it. But let's make sure we get an excellent again, because I would like to see the kind of damage that we can get. Although, getting this under control is also a situation in its own. But there we go. I think this is going to be a great, based on size. I could be wrong. Yeah. Okay, that didn't look too bad. It looked like a decent amount of damage. Nice. Attaboy. Luiginary attacks, they also use BP, so don't like using them all the time. And if you ain't sure how to do a move or something, pick the attack guides from that menu to practice up, if you will. Okay, well thanks. Nice. Keep housing on these numbskulls till it's over, of course. Here it comes, punks. For Mushrise Park. Gonna go, og. So yes, it's on to you now.
Okay, thank you. And there goes our little buddies. But honestly, not bad. The ability there seems pretty good. Oh, man, I actually got it perfect. Cool. Like I was saying, I'm never really good with like perspective-based attacks or defense. And doing something like that actually gives me a little bit more confidence about, being able to dodge and attack. So that was cool. I'll definitely say that. Since it's happening more often in this game, where we're constantly dealing with that kind of stuff, so I'm able to actually learn it now. So that's going to be really good.
Not too shabby. Now one last thing.
What's the last thing?
Turn those feathers over there to start the water pump. I got my hands full here, so you're gonna have to do it for me.
Okay, fair enough. But I do see a tornado over there, so we know exactly where we need to go.
Once the pump starts going, the water starts flowing, and the flowers start growing. And that bunny will be Mushrise Park's new mascot. Bah-ha-ha-ha.
Okay, you can make it your mascot.
Mushrise Park's gonna shine. Bah-ha-ha. Bah-ha-ha-ha-ha.
Really like saying bah-ha-ha. But, off you go, I guess. Anything else? Nope. He's just got a big load to carry with those carrots there. It seems like it's slowing him down by quite a lot. Anything else over here that we should look for? Just because I am... Oh, yep, there definitely is Super Mushroom hiding in the corner there. And then, obviously, let's start turning this on over and see how this exactly works with the pump there. Because it seemed like it was easier said than done, based on the previous area that we saw with the blue and orange pipes. And I'm wondering if, because we put those seemingly in the right position, if we're perfectly fine here. But yep, we got a perfect circle, circle, circle. Although, no luck involved with this time. But, yeah, the last time when we had to do with that in the previous episode, yeah, that was definitely unfortunate. And it did reset them. Okay, well, it's not too much of a problem. It didn't look too hard to make sure those were all matched up. But we know what to do then. Okay, cool. So let's make our way on back then. And then go and fix those pipes up, so we can make our way to the flower pile in the earlier area. Thing is, though, once we do get that situated, will the flowers be fully ready then? I'm thinking so. Let's definitely grab our save, since we did get our new Luigi attack, and let's go on down into the green pipe, back into the little pipe works here. We still need to get that dream cap that we missed while we were in here too, as well as the Mario block that we also missed. So, let's see here. It looks like I can probably do it from here without any situations happening. So let's definitely go about and grab Luigi's nose there. And just like that, one pipe connected. And let's see here. Does it unconnect all of them or... Oh no, that one's still connected. Cool. Okay, so we just need to do the final one. But I still want to go to the other area there. Thing is I'm wondering here, can I jump on... Nope. I almost did it. But I don't think that's it. I don't think you can actually make it. I'm going to try it one more time, though, just because I am curious. It looks like something you could possibly make, but I think there's like a mini invisible wall, or Mario's just low enough that it doesn't count. But we do need to check that out, so let's move that on over, because I am curious on what's inside there. And we can easily reset it anyways, since, all you have to do is just, flip it on over like that. And then we're on the other side. And then grab our little mushroom block for a syrup jar. Cool. Okay, while we're down here, let's reconnect this pipe here. And then let's go and deal with our little... Oh, because we were on it. Oops. Well, we sent all the water where it needed to be, at least, while we were over here. But there it goes. And off to the good old water fountain. And hopefully it's enough to start that thing back up. Since we know that water is what brings those flowers up from the outside world. But it seems like it is definitely turning on, that's for sure. And that's a lot of water. So that should definitely work for us, I would think. Well, that's a good thing. At least we know we're definitely in works to make it to where we need to be. Also, it looks like we got a Luigi thing over there too now. As well as, seemingly, yep, our flowers are now blooming. Good. Definitely good. As well as another Luigi. Cool. Okay. If I disconnect this, does it completely disconnect it? I would think so. But, I want to go and deal with Mr. Dreamcap down here real quick. No reason not to. Free experience and everything, so let's definitely make sure we grab that. Because there's literally no reason to skip out on experience if you can get it. But, one-shotted the captain there, and now all these guys are definitely done for. I'm curious if this is going to get rid of all of them, just because of the fact that it seems like the hammer does a lot better than the jumping does, and it definitely got rid of them with that shockwave there. So as long as they line themselves up like that, that ability is just like really, really good. So we'll send that back to where it needs to be, just in case, and off we go, back to the previous area. Back to where the fountain is specifically. And then hopefully, with our new, new flowers, as well as our new tree here, we can continue our path on chasing down that bunny there. Anything else we should look for? There is this cloud over here to the left, as well as that cloud up there, as well as an area where we haven't been over on the top left there either. Okay, interesting. Probably could make our way over there. There's no reason not to. Unless that's where we're going to be going soon. But let's definitely send Mario to go flying up there like Mach 10 speed on accident. Oops. Let's do that little... Well... well, the Luigi area did not work with me there, to be fair. But that was mostly because angle-wise, and I accidentally flung Mario like a maniac. Let's grab Mario. And then I think about... Nope, a little bit further. Oops. I thought we didn't need as much force for this one, but it looks like you still need a little bit like that. There we go, perfect. I wonder, can we make it to the cloud up there? It does look like we should be able to make that jump. Yep, we definitely can. Cool. Let's check out the other area here since we can. Super Candy, as well as a Dream Cap to take out. Let's definitely get him on out of here, since no reason to leave him behind, right? Only thing is what are they going to try here? Nice perspective one, not one where we can move around though, but thankfully it looks like they're going to give us some freebies. Don't know why they stack up like that though, in that perspective, because it looks like they wouldn't be doing that in like a normal situation, just because of the fact that, we can't really jump like that. Also, you still get Dreamy Luigis, even though you don't get an excellent there. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, definitely interesting that they stack up in a line like that during that attack, instead of, being directly in front of us, coming at us. But definitely that was almost a level for Luigi there. Unfortunately not one, but close enough. Still close enough indeed. But let's make our way over to our little dream bunny here, and hopefully Boss Brickle at the same time, since we more than likely probably want to beat him to the rabbit, if at all possible. I see a little button here, let's press that one in. And that looks like we definitely need to do that. But first off first is we need to get Luigi into the tornado over here and send him on in, just like so. Other than that, I think we should maybe stand here, because I don't know if that's going to flip me off of it. So let's stay in the safe zone just in case. But there we go. Okay. Other than that, it looks like we need to flip this one so we can make it to the other side. Yep, that looks good. Cool, cool. Then obviously press this button over here to maybe change our perspective here. Yep, that definitely is going to change our perspective. Although, we need a way to... Because I don't think we can hit the propeller from here, can we? Well, you could try it. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to count. Okay, it does. Okay, I thought we were a little further away, so I thought it wasn't going to count. And then I think we can maybe hit this too. Yep, we definitely can. Cool. Okay, now that we got that connected, we should be able to flip this one more time to be able to get our other block over there. And honestly, I'm kind of curious on what's going to be inside there. So let's see here. Super Syrup Jar. And I think we might be able to make... Yep, we can make that jump. It's a little worried we wouldn't be able to make that, but Super Syrup Jars are always good to see. Oh, Dream Cap. Oh, hello, Cloud. I wasn't expecting that one. Oh, walkable rainbows, too. Okay, then. Well, it looks like we're definitely in Rainbow Road now, based on this dream. But, okay, now we got some Propellions, though. A lot more than recently, so we're definitely not getting them in one turn. So we're going to have to learn their moveset here. If they end up... Yep, they survived. One of them did. Okay, what are you doing? Oh. Okay, they can fly above you. Okay, I I was expecting him to fly at me like the Flibbies in the previous zone. But nope, they have different ways of they can go for you. Thankfully, well, unfortunately, it was the upper one, but I understand it now, since it's definitely good to know that, you know, they can go from different ways. But 3 HP, 1 BP, 2 power, 2 defense, and 1 speed. Not bad at all, pretty good level. And do we have access to... no 3s yet either. Okay then. Unfortunate, but that's not the worst case scenario for us. We could go BP, we could also go power. BP would be good for Bro's attacks as well as Luigiaries. And then power for Luigi in general would be good at the same time. Hopefully we can get the power, but it looks easier said than done. But let's see here. Nope, that didn't work either. My counting is definitely not a way of doing this either. It seems like it's definitely not always the same rate that it changes. Sadly got a 2 there, but still better than a 1. Although, how do we get to the dream caps down here? Because it looks like it forces you to either just run into them directly, or you can't really, you know, get a free jump on them. Oh, we had a chance there, though, but we didn't get it, because I messed it up. Oh, hello, Propellion. Okay, I'm wondering if we can roll into those guys. It's possible. Oh, jumped a little early. It seems like it's like about where Mario's hat is. Oh, we got a double hit there. Did not know that was possible. Cool. Honestly, I would rather go for the Propellion, because then he loses his turn completely, but 30 lucky. That is nice to see. Oh, and we got the captain too, because of the way we dropped. That's good. One of them ran away. That's not a bad thing though, but we're definitely going to use our badge real quick. And then honestly, definitely go for a hammer here. Because hammer and the dream world is definitely a good mix. Good thing I like the hammer in Mario and Luigi games, since, let's be honest here, I'm definitely going to take advantage of that when we have a good chance to go for it. But honestly, free experience is definitely something we need to grab while we're here. Just because, let's be honest here, any experience is good experience as long as we get what we need. But down goes the captain. We still have the Propellion. I'm thinking we go for the little guys first, because they're going to start running, and then we leave Mr. Propeller alone. He does dodge the shockwave, though. Good to know. Okay, that one, I was about to say, I noticed it was directly pointing towards the ground that time. I was trying to think if it was above us again, but nope. Okay, so if it looks like it's pointing at the ground, he's more than likely coming at us. If he's pointing a little bit above, he's definitely going above us. Okay, seems easy. Seems definitely easy. Obviously, new enemy, and we haven't really learned his attack patterns yet. So now we understand us, for the most part, unless there's another attack we don't know about. It seems easy, for the most part, for, you know, dealing with them. But honestly, so far the enemies here haven't been too bad. Oh, hello, Triple Captain. Although they're all in the same spot, though, which I definitely like the idea of. Because that means we'll be able to maybe get rid of all of them at the same time if we drop in the right spots. I'm going to say right here because we didn't do as much damage to him yet. Maybe... Yep, our Luigi's were enough. Cool. Down goes all the captains. One of the little guys goes away. And Dream Caps. I hope you like big hammers because here's a bunch of Luigi's. Gotta love that ability. That's so cool. I like how it's not even like a bros attack or anything like that. It's just your basic attack that's interesting. Like, it's like literally the most interesting like thing I've seen. Because all the like cool stuff that you get to do in Mario and Luigi games normally is tied to like the bros stuff. So being able to do that as like a basic ability is like the coolest thing to me. Just because, you know, it's something you normally can't do. So it's honestly pretty interesting. But it looks like they are 40 HP at least. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Spinning top hammer attack. So there's this other, attack that we didn't see yet. Thankfully instantly knocked him out, though, with that ability. Didn't look hard, but definitely caught me off guard with that. Okay, it looks like they drop on their own. Yeah, they drop over time. Okay, so basically just wait for them to go down, instead of going under them and forcing them to go down, because, well, they'll always hit you, from what we've noticed. But honestly, pretty interesting enemy, though. Just because of the way that it moves and everything, and the lucky ended up knocking him out. But 38 HP, though, as long as we hit the first hit there, seems to be enough to get rid of them. Okay, cool. Ooh, free nut, we'll take that, as well as our little bunny. Although it looks like we might have cornered you, buddy. Oh, hey! There we go. There's our nightmare chunk. Cool. At least we got what we wanted. And, well, I guess Dreambert gets what he wants as well, as long as he finds the bunny, of course. You got the nightmare chunk that's imprisoning the Elder. Yep, it seems that way.
Here, bunny.
Oh, he's literally a giant carrot now. I guess that's a way to get the attention of that bunny.
Ooh, look at that size of this carrot.
It's pretty giant.
Numbers. How tasty is that?
It's pretty good, I guess.
You know you wanna come have a nibble.
Well, carrots in Mario and Luigi games are definitely never a good thing to eat on. We learned that from Bowser and Wisdom, since he, accidentally had Wisdom, enter his body as, a parasite, pretty much, at the very beginning of the game. But, I guess so. Kinda interesting, though, Brickle. I definitely can't lie.
Just try not to bite me, my face, of course. Bunny, you dare.
Nope, not here anymore. Bounced off to the right of here.
He ain't here.
Nope, not at all.
Oh, bah, thought for sure I had him.
Well, off you go, I guess.
You-hoo, bunny buns, come get your dinner.
Well, there goes Brickle. At least he's not going to be stopping us from getting our thing now. Looks like we need to go down, though, since Mario is holding onto it for some reason, instead of just breaking it. But there we go. Nice even spot to start breaking this nightmare chunk. And that definitely looks like a different type of pillow. So that must indeed be Dream. Hey there, buddy.
Oh, what's going on here? Would you look at that? I can move and talk. Were you the ones who saved me?
That's true. Well, nice to meet you, Dream.
Thank you. I had just about given up on your generation.
Well, at least we woke you up and got you on out of there. Although we never got to check out that top left area. Probably just an item. Oh, I thought we were leaving there. We're still in the dream. Oh, I thought that was forcing us out. But it did fix the pillow, though, back to normal.
Oh, Peach has been kidnapped. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Well, that's good. At least you're not surprised about it. I guess you know about the world on the outside then, even though you were petrified then.
What? She was taken underground somehow. Oh dear, she's probably down in Dreams Deep.
That definitely seems to be the case.
Dreams Deep is well, it's... You kids really want to save Peach, huh?
Yes, that would be good.
Okay then. I may not look like it, but I'm the elder of the Pillow Tribe. I've been around the block a time or two, so I'll help you out, of course.
Well, thank you, Dream. That's good that we got your help then. So now we have Dream and Dreambert helping us out.
You boys saved my life. No need to thank me, of course. Fluffykins, come to Papa.
Fluffykins? Oh, the bunny. So that's why the bunny had the nightmare chunk. Well, that's good. Although, unfortunate for Brickle, because he's been chasing that thing around.
Oh, how I've missed you, my little fluffer bunny. You're such a good boy. Who's Daddy's good boy? Him. This is a dream bunny. He's always there in a pinch.
Well, nice to meet you there, Fluffykin / the Dream Bunny. Pretty interesting little pet. I'll definitely have to admit. I like bunnies myself. I used to have one of my own back in the day. So, always like to see little rabbits every now and then.
Alright, Fluffykins. You know what to do. Hoya!
Oh, okay. Looks like he's definitely setting up something. And I think, based on what we saw with Antasma, yep, that's definitely going to get us down there, it seems like. Although, maybe he's going by himself. I'm not really sure now.
Hiya!
Oh, Yep, that works. That definitely works. Okay, cool. So now we can get down into Dream's Deep now. Cool. Well, thanks, Eldream.
Yep. I just opened a path to Dream's Deep. That's about the limit for this old boy, of course. Hope this helps at least a little bit.
Yeah, that definitely helps, bud. Thanks.
Is that right? Glad I could help.
Thank you, bud.
Okay then. Jump into the light and rescue your princess, of course.
Okay. Well, we'll probably save on that, but thank you, though, for opening that up for us.
And now, Mr. Flufferbear Buns, I've got a cuddle session with your name on it.
Okay, well, see you later, Eldream. Looks like he's gonna stay in the dream, though. But with that being said, I think this is more than likely where we're gonna be ending off today's episode. We'll do our save, double check for any kind of, updates to this, because we did save Eldream, so it should change. Peach has been taken into the depths of the dream world, find Dream's Deep. It did change, although basically still kind of what it was before. But with that being said, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It's always a blast hanging out with you guys as always. And with that being said, in the next episode we will be making our way into the place known as Dream's Deep. Seemingly the deepest part of the dreamscape based on what they're saying. And I guess Luigi's subconscious as well. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode. And keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.